Fuck. Ugh. Are wolves overpowered? No, they're not. Wolves are pussy. I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all this. Wolves are pussy. In packs, yeah, they gonna fuck my ass up. Any canine could hurt you in general. Claws, teeth, all that. But a battle to the death 1v1, I am snapping a wolf's fucking neck, gang.
At the height of the Ice Age, the Tundra server was filled with
Niggas think wolves are the size of fucking lions and cheetahs and shit, and tigers and shit.
incredibly overpowered beasts. Smilodon's Saber Fang perk enabled it to one-shot nearly any other player in the game. The short-faced bear...
Bro, if you're a grown-ass man, especially like 6 foot, you don't even gotta be 6 foot, but if you're a grown-ass man and you don't think you can take down a wolf, like you versus a wolf to protect your family, you're a pussy. You're a bitch. I'm sorry, how do I tell you? The average wolf at that weighs 80 pounds, 90 pounds, you're a pussy. My fucking dogs in my house weigh more than that puss-ass nigga. If you don't chuck that shit across the fucking river, nigga, fuck.
Bear was seemingly invincible, being the largest carnivorous mammal build of all time, and the cave hyena had an absurdly powerful bite force, able to crack bones and tear incredible amounts of flesh with every bite. Yet, of the Ice Age's top predators, the one which proved to be the most resilient, and indeed the most successful, was the wolf. Even though wolves are nowhere near as massive or as powerful as these other Ice Age monsters, today the wolf build is practically synonymous with ferocity and hunting prowess. But what is it about wolves that made them such a force of nature?
Look at that cute little fucking dog. I'll fucking gouge his fucking eyeballs out. Fuck out of her.
They will find out. So, wolves are part of the...
Oh my god. Yo, look at this little fucking husky, gang. Nigga, I will pick this little shit up and throw it in the fucking lake. And then fucking stomp on his neck.
Carnivoran archetype, which became popular during the Miocene update. The main perk of this archetype is something called carnassial teeth, a trait which greatly improves the ability of carnivorous builds to consume food. Rather than needing to swallow things whole, or mercilessly slam-dunking the daylights out of things until they fall apart, carnassial teeth enable the player to bite off small chunks of meat, which might seem like a small thing, but really it opens up tons of new opportunities for carnivorous playstyles, including for scavenging carcasses and for sharing larger kills among teammates. The Carnivoran archetype is split into two main factions, Feliforms and Caniforms. There are a ton of different...
Oh yeah. Chat, who's winning in a war? The Phenoforms or the Caniforms? That includes lions, jaguars. What are other Caniforms that are not on here, chat? Honey badger? Oh my god. Are honey badgers caniforms? Creed. Polar. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The caniforms might. I'm thinking about it. Tigers and lions are the Himothes. But if we're talking a grizzly bear and polar bears, I'm taking a war of grizzly bears and polar bears over Siberian tigers and lions, gang. I'm sorry, bro. I'm taking a front line of bears over a front line of lions and tigers. Simple.
Differences between these two, but I'll try and simplify them into how the differences play out in practice. At their core, Feliforms are adapted to being hyper-carnivorous ambush predators, whereas Caniforms are more generalist in nature. This is most obvious in their snouts, which have different shapes and lengths. Caniforms tend to have longer, less compact snouts. This enables them to carry a wide range of different types of teeth.
Hey, chat, y'all got some long-ass snouts, you long snout motherfucker, you long snout bitch.
Suited for a more omnivorous playstyle. You have some teeth for dealing damage, some for shearing meat, some for crunching bones or nuts, and even some for chewing on plant fibers. Meanwhile, Feliforms have shorter snouts, enabling them to have a higher bite force, but limiting them to pretty much only having teeth meant for either dealing damage or...
What has the highest bite force? The biggest bear or the biggest, like, tiger or lion? Or don't jaguars have the biggest bite force out of all the cats? Type in who has the biggest bite force out of all the cats. Isn't it Loki a jaguar? Who has a bigger bite force? A jaguar or a grizzly? Search that up for me. What comes up? The jaguar still? You search it. The jaguar still got that? That's calm. That's calm.
Shearing off chunks of meat. The longer
Nigga
caniforms
got bit in his gyat.
only having teeth
I'll be so mad, bro. That's the thing with these niggas, bro. They always go for that, like animals in the wild, they smart. They always go for the ass.
meant
Cause it's behind them. Keep that nigga dead in his shit.
for either dealing
He's still on that though.
damage or shearing off chunks of meat. The longer caniform snout gives them other advantages too. The larger nasal cavity enables them to breathe more efficiently and intake more oxygen. This gives caniform builds much greater stamina, enabling them to run for much greater distances without tiring. It also facilitates their vastly superior sense of smell, which enables them to track prey, scavenge for food, and find teammates. So it makes sense why just about every feliform build is an ambush predator, whereas caniforms can be anything from acrobatic marine builds to slow tanky herbivores.
Right.
Focusing more specifically on wolves though, pretty much everything I've said so far about the caniform build applies here.
Phenoforms are like assassins, chat.
But for a more in-depth analysis, let's take a look at the wolf's base stats. So, as ferocious as wolves are thought to be, their power stat is fairly mid for an apex predator.
Their power stat is mid, gang. Mid.
Wolves aren't really going to be one-shotting anything larger than a rabbit with their bite attacks.
Get the fuck out of her, nigga. Yo, get the fuck out of her.
And due to the non-retractability of their claws, they aren't going to be doing much damage with their paw swipe either.
Nigga, I'll box out, punch this nigga dead in this shit. Knock him out. Fuck wrong with him. Pussy.
And
Yo, these niggas sorry, bro.
yet, taking out players above their own weight class is a signature aspect of the wolf's strategy. This is typically done by chaining strings of bite attacks together in order to inflict the blood loss status condition,
Yeah, they be procking blood, and that's why I'm gonna gouge they fucking eyeballs out, nigga.
which drains the target's health and stamina over time. When executed properly by a pack of wolves, this can bring down basically anything, no matter
Yeah, them wolves packs, though, they tag your ass to your ankles, tag your ass to your booty hole, tag your ass to your neck. You're just cooked. Ain't nothing you can do, gang.
how large the target. But obviously, since this is not a quick
And you gonna bleed out? That nigga bleeding out before me, I'll tell you that much.
process, there's a lot of room for mistakes. So let's see how wolves
Yo, why'd I bury Loki tagging his ass?
target. But obviously, since this is not a
Hubs!
quick process, there's a lot of room for
Hubs!
mistakes. So let's see how wolves handle taking damage rather than dealing it. So due to their lower defense stat, wolves are
Yo, look at that tank, bro. That's a tank. That's a tank.
see how wolves handle taking damage rather than dealing it. So due to
Bears are so fucking cool to me, bro.
their lower defense
Oh my god.
stat, wolves are going to be mostly relying on their agility to avoid damage. They aren't totally defenseless. Their thick fur and general bulk does allow them to absorb a few blows if necessary, but it's mostly there for warmth, not combat. Their stealth stat is a similar story. Their gray fur overcoat does offer a moderate stealth bonus, but is primarily there for warmth and can be easily spotted except against a few specific backgrounds.
Right.
As I sort of mentioned during the segment about caniform versus feliform builds,
Yeah.
the perception stat is central to the wolf's game plan. Their ability to
Here's the thing, though, chat. I wouldn't want to go against a phenoform, bro. I don't give a fuck if the cat is to my fucking ankles. I do not want to fuck with no cat, bro. Cats are just, like, any feline, they're different, bro. Even though cheetahs are quote-unquote pussy, little ass bite, the way they fight, bro, how quick they are, and you're, as a human, bro, that's just like a mismatch. I feel like that's just a mismatch, chat.
to track sense is quite literally one of the best in the game, able to detect smells from miles away. But their top-tier
you're just
perception
done.
stat doesn't end at olfaction. Their sense of hearing is also exceptionally powerful. While many players believe the cat's hearing is superior, in reality they are roughly equivalent in terms of pure sensitivity, but are fine-tuned for different purposes. Cats are much better at sensing higher-pitched sounds, allowing them to detect hidden prey nearby, such as the sound of a mouse breathing under the leaf.
Why his legs spread out like that?
Pitched sounds, allowing them to detect hidden prey nearby, such as the sound of a mouse breathing under the leaf litter. Wolves are better at sensing low rumbling sounds, meaning they can discern the location of larger prey from miles away. And the same is true for their eyesight. The cat's slitted pupils allow to strike smaller targets with perfect accuracy, but are not as useful as the wolf's large circular pupils for locking onto prey from a long distance. And as I've already alluded to, the wolf...
What would you rather see? Like super small things in front of you? Or things from a distance? Like you got like a zoom. I'd low-key want the zoom. I would low-key want the fucking the 8x scope gig. I would have scoped
above average intelligence stat enables some excellent options for teamwork and pack hunting. They can communicate and coordinate over great distances using their howl ability.
See? Wolves aren't meant for the 1v1. That's not what they're great at. They're great at this.
They can communicate and coordinate.
They're great at team building, team fights, and jumping niggas, bro. That's what they're great at. They're comp. That's their comp.
Over great distances using their howl ability. The combination of teamwork and extremely powerful perception abilities allows wolves to control massive territories. We'll get more in depth into their hunting tactics in a bit. Mobility is their second highest stat, and this greatly assists in their ability to defeat players in higher weight classes. Simply put, wolves have an incredible amount of stamina, and can run for longer distances than pretty much anything it could ever encounter. This makes sense, as being able to sense prey from a great distance wouldn't do much good if you had no abilities to run them down. So when you add all of this up, just how effective of a build is the wolf? It really does come down to how effective their pack hunting abilities are. If you were to strip all of that away, I actually think the wolf would be mid at best.
Repeat that for us real quick.
Hunting abilities are. If you were to strip all of that away, I actually think the wolf would be mid at best.
I'm not saying it, gang. This nigga saying it. The expert, the pro. A wolf by itself is a bum. It's mid now. There are certain wolves that are big as fuck that me in no reality would want to face 1v1. But we ain't talking about that little demon. We talking about the average little puss-ass wolf you can find in America. Fucking choke that nigga out, nigga. Fuck.
Their power stat is way below average for an apex predator, being more in line with that of a scavenger or generalist build. There's no way a lone wolf is bringing down one of the tundra server's many tanky herbivores. Yet, as a player, if all you want to do is beef smaller mammal builds like rabbits and squirrels, you're really better off playing as a smaller caniform, like a fox or a mink. In order to get the most out of a wolf's kit, you need to maximize the utilization of the wolf's perception and stamina perks, which are most effective at tracking and hunting larger herbivores. So, wolves really are stuck working together. They'd be wasting their potential hunting only smaller builds, but aren't powerful enough to solo a large herbivore. Their kit only
like me, nigga. Like me. I'm a large fucking carnivore, nigga. Fuck a wolf gonna do to me, nigga? Fuck. He ain't fighting like no tiger. Nigga gonna try to bite my. I got my fucking. Oh, I just split my skin open. Fuck, bro. Why do I have these wood chippings sticking out my desk? Am I a drooler? Why do I have wood chippings stabbing out my desk? Am I a drooler, chat? Fuck. Oh, I'm bleeding crazy. Oh my god. See? I just got karma. I got instant karma. A wolf just said, shut the fuck up, nigga. I don't want to leak on the fucking string. Hold on. Fuck, bro. Fuck. Little pookie baby. Oh, get a little band-aid. Chat, kiss it better. Kiss it better. Kiss it better now. Thank you. Legendary. Don't type no alt in my shit, bro. VOD. Get away from me, freak. Get caught and kiss it.
Sense when viewed through the lens of pack hunting.
Oh my
And
God.
indeed, the lethality of the wolf's
That's how my dogs look. Bro, I got, yo.
kit
These niggas really be running down on shit.
sense when viewed through the
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Who has a pack of dogs? You will know, like, having just a dog and having a dog pack, there's like two different personalities, bro. When they're in the pack mode, bro, it's like their primal instincts just kick in. They see something small in it, they just, it's like, bro.
pack hunting. And indeed, the lethality of the wolf's pack hunting tactics is undeniable. Through coordinated
Bro, I've seen my dogs do some shit. So, bro, I've seen some
attacks and
shit.
clever kiting, wolves are able to prove that their squads are much more cohesive than that of their targets.
Oh my God.
And split vulnerable members off from their teammates.
That's IQ,
And
that's
at that
all
point,
IQ.
it really is just a waiting game. Now, it's worth noting that even in a group, it's often still too risky to just recklessly attack a tanky herbivore.
big
Wolfbanes
ass
tend
moose.
to only attack a fleeing target, so as long as they hold their ground, they shouldn't
Those
take damage.
black ass wolves
But
are cool.
as they tire from fending off bluff strikes, and
the
as their teammates
biggest
get
type of
further
wolf,
and further
Chad?
away, most players will eventually try and make a break for it. And this is where the wolf pack will start dealing damage. By taking turns attacking their back end repeatedly,
they took that
they'll
nigga's
eventually
snout.
inflict
Oh
the
my
bloodlust
God.
status effect, which slowly drains the target's
Oh my, this
HP,
is so
leading to a
fucked.
guaranteed game over.
Yo. Nature's scary, bro.
At which point the entire pack splits the loot. This is overpowered in and of itself, but where it really gets broken is when you re-examine the same tactic through the wolf-human team combo.
Look at this little pussy nigga. Yo, I'll grab a little bitch ass fucking.
Because all of the things that
German
make the
Shepherd
wolf's
by the
pack hunting
neck.
work actually
Oh no, that's
function
German Shepherd. I actually think this is a regular dog, bro. Thank God. I was about to be tight.
even more effectively when
Oh,
paired
yeah,
with
that's
a
actually a
human.
shepherd.
Humans and wolves
Right? Right? That's not a wolf, right? Please tell me this
pack
is a regular
hunting work
dog, bro.
actually function even more effectively when paired
like
with
a
a
shepherd
human.
dog or some
Humans
shit.
and wolves are similar in that both are exceptional distance runners, allowing them to naturally keep pace with each other and avoid slowing each other down.
Dang, wolf is.
But in addition to having similar perks,
Weird.
they also cover each other's weaknesses and fill in the biggest gaps
Oh, they got good teamwork.
in each other's hunting strategy. Humans lack the same perception stat that wolves have. While they can use their intelligence to sort of supplement their weak sense of hearing and smell, there's really no substitute to just having a teammate who can lock onto a scent at a great distance and never lose it.
right.
But why do wolves need humans? You may remember when wolves hunt, they can oftentimes reach never lose it. But why do wolves need humans?
Look at this little shit. Look at this little shitty ass wolf. Nigga, I'm taking you by the neck and choke slamming your shit. You understand me? You ever turn on me?
You may remember when wolves hunt, they can oftentimes reach an impasse due to their lack of ability to quickly deal lethal damage. Humans do not have this limitation and can easily break the stalemate using one of their projectile weapons. The same is true on defense. The wolf's sensory abilities can detect
Oh my. I want a wolf as a teammate and just like, cause as Broward's superhero, it gets lonely at night. And I have my dogs to protect the house. Creed is protecting the fort. So I think I want a wolf partner, companion. I might catch a wolf, tame it, train it, and he could take on Broward with me.
the approach of a dangerous enemy and alert the humans of the impending threat, a threat that wolves alone would struggle to drive away. And so domestic wolf and human hunter-gatherer players naturally made for an unstoppable force that lasted through multiple balance patches,
That's calm.
including the end of the Ice Age and the beginning of the Anthropocene. Eventually,
calm.
after spending
And
so
what?
much time cooperating, many wolf players began speccing their characters specifically to better synergize with humans, such as a passive mental health regen aura, and higher intelligence and better communication abilities, which allowed them to handle more complicated commands.
Basically, they bred for certain attributes. Like how niggas do it. They were breeding these niggas for certain qualities and attributes, gang. If you see it with a human, Big wolves are males. You can never tame a male wolf. It always challenge you. If you see with a human wolf, it's always a female. Or you just, hold on. Male wolves will challenge you, and not me, gang. They know his fucking place in this fucking food chain. You know what I'm saying?
Eventually renaming their build entirely from wolf to dog. And because of their optimization towards collaboration, even as humans transitioned away from their hunter-gatherer playstyle, dogs still remained a relevant and high-tier choice for their party comp. This isn't to say that the wolf's only good interspecies combo is with a human, though. Among the player base who remained wild, one solid combo is with the raven or crow. They will often seek out a wolf player and lead them to a carcass they'd found far away. These POIs are usually hotly contested, and too competitive for a crow to...
Oh... That's W. Oh my God, crows and ravens are actually so smart, bro. What the fuck, teaming? I go lie, this is teaming. Crows are like, yo, there's a big ass bear on my loot, nigga. Come over here.
to capture by themselves. So, in exchange for leading the wolf there, the wolf will chase away the other
Look at the wolf, niggas like
to capture by themselves. So, in exchange for leading the wolf,
like, oh shit! Wait, hold on, this is a bear.
The wolf will chase away the other players and share the
gotta
remaining
get the
spoils with
gangies.
the bird. But anyway, in short, wolves broke the game by finding the perfect team comp and being the #1 choice of party member for the most overpowered build the game has ever seen. They were already debatably OP just hunting in wolf packs, but were at least sort of kept in check by
biting him in his butthole. You see that? His
when
fucking fang is in his asshole.
Their tracking and pursuit hunting abilities are truly unfair to play against. And that's why, despite me only giving wolves a rank of A tier on my Canid tier list, when partnered up with humanity, they are legitimately broken.
What has like a D tier?
Dogs the rank of S tier.
Oba.
Partnering up with other highly capable individuals
So
is
Creed is
pretty
S
much
tier.
always the
Oba.
optimal strategy.
Creed is S
And
tier,
if you
chat.
followed my channel for any length of time, you've no doubt heard me talk about my favorite team combo, Nebula. Nebula is a streaming service.
Can I stream anime on that bitch? If not, get the fuck out of her. Fuck out of her. Woo!